Excellent. Good morning and welcome. My name is David Shavern. As chairperson of the Governance and Nominating Committee of the University Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome everybody to today's public meeting of the committee. This meeting has been duly advertised as a public meeting in accordance with the Sunshine Act and is therefore open to members of the public as observers. Participation in the meeting is limited to members of the Governance and Nominating Committee and to those the committee has invited in advance to take part. This meeting is being streamed on YouTube and is also being recorded. The recording will be made available via the Board of Trustees website at a later date. A quorum of voting members of the Governance and Nominating Committee is present for the transaction of business at today's meeting. First, I'd like to call the committee's attention to the minutes of the public meeting held on April 4th, 2024, which were included in today's meeting materials. May I have a motion and second to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Second. Any questions or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The minutes as circulated stand approved. At the February 8th, 2024 public winter meeting of the Board of Trustees, the board voted to charge the Governance and Nominating Committee with revising the University of Pittsburgh's bylaws and prepare new committee charters in order to implement a series of improvements to the board's governance, as resolved by the board on that date. To prepare the materials charged, the committee conducted a thorough process that included soliciting feedback from members of the board and the university administration. As permitted under the Sunshine Act, the committee met in information center sessions in March, April, and May for the purpose of considering draft bylaws and charters. Full discussions were conducted, but no formal vote or action was taken. Included in the materials for this meeting is a proposed resolution recommending revisions to Chapter 1 of the University bylaws that would become effective on July 1st, if adopted, and new committee charters for the Executive Committee and the following 8 standing committees, which would become effective on July 1st, if adopted: the Mission and Academic Experience Committee, the Research, Innovation, and Partnerships Committee, the Finance and Budget Committee, Property and Facilities Committee, Investment Committee, Audit, Risk, and Compliance Committee, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Committee, and Governance, Nominating, and Trusteeship. Upon approval by this committee, the resolution will be presented to the Board of Trustees for consideration and action at its meeting later today. May I have a motion and a second to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on the bylaw changes? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The resolution is approved. The Governance and Nominating Committee is charged with the responsibility of presenting, hold on, did I skip one? Resolution is approved. Okay. So just to be clear, we have approved the changes to the bylaws and approved the charters, correct? So we've, and again, those will be presented at the board later today. Next, on to candidates for status of emeritus trustee and term trustee. The Governance and Nominating Committee is charged with the responsibility of presenting former trustees to the full Board of Trustees as candidates for election to the status of emeritus trustees. The Governance and Nominating Committee is also charged with the responsibility of identifying and recommending candidates for term trustees to the Board of Trustees. As permitted under the Sunshine Act, the committee met in information session in May and considered candidates for emeritus and term trustee. Full discussions were conducted, but no vote or formal action was taken. Included in the materials for this meeting is a proposed resolution recommending the election of Kevin Wade as a term trustee and the following individuals for the status of emeritus trustee, as they have made exceptional contributions to the progress and welfare of the university and have served with distinction and devotion as trustees of the university. Those names are John A. Barber, Louis R. Costello, S. Jeffrey Condis, Marley S. Myers, and John H. Pelusi, Jr. Upon approval by this committee, the resolution will be presented to the Board of Trustees for consideration and action at its meeting later today. May I have a motion and a second to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The resolution is approved. Now, is there any new business to be brought before the committee? Okay. Thank you. This is my last public meeting of the Governance and Nominating Committee as chair. It's been a pleasure serving with you. Probably busier than I expected, but such is life. And we've accomplished a lot. So I want to thank everybody and thank you for the actions today.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you,
Yes,
Dave.
good work, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you.
You
All
are
right, take care.
excellent.
Very good. I'll see everyone at the meetings later today. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Stay cool, everybody.